開いたのか？一体いずこへつながっておるのだろうな。
さあな。
Well, I wouldn't really expect you to know since we just opened it like 5 seconds ago. Let's take that ladder down. So Dochin will actually come with us. If you talk to him, he basically just says the same thing that he said up above, so I'm going to avoid that. No point in doing it. And so a wild rope appears, and that's where it came from. Dochin is the one who put it down there. So as you can see, tempests will literally knock you over if you're not strong enough to stand up against them, and Dochin is kind of new to this. He's also scared, obviously, since he doesn't want to come. No thanks. What is this? Ah, it's a map. Seriously? Twice? I don't need that twice. I feel like that was specifically done twice because of the map there. As if the map was supposed to attract you back. Sounds like something's coming after me. Maybe I can get him up against this wall. And go. Oops. Might be close enough. Yep. Aw, he moved away from the wall. Oh, no point in that last slash. Door is sealed in silk, preventing it from opening. New vessel. What we got here? Some summon cards. Don't really care. Not going to be using them. The hungry are wandering about the latticework. The eyes that stare this way are empty and opaque. Myoshimaru's Note 1. Myoshimaru's Servant Boy. Writings on a leaf. I saw her. I saw it. I watched Lady Fujiwara eat her own little boy. Well, that would certainly be disturbing. Like there was something here that kind of disappeared. Some kind of glitch. I don't know what was going on there. Some more high-end cards. And Lady Fujiwara's Diary 1. Diary by Lady Fujiwara. It mentions an illness. April 5th. I have decided to take the other sick people with me to the temple. I dare not see Miyoshi Maru or Ayako. I am no longer human. I cannot allow my children to witness their mother's flesh rotting. So, Miyoshi Maru is a servant boy, and yet this diary kind of indicates that Miyoshi Maru is her son? I don't know. It's kind of weird how they've put this together here with Miyoshi Maru, but, you know, whatever. April 6th. Fortunately, the priest was kind enough to take us in. I ordered Miyoshi Maru, the servant boy, as I was saying, to seal the front gate. This way, the disease shouldn't spread any further. April 9th. Today, I felt faint. Suddenly, I was inside a wicker chest. There were no silkworms in the chest, only a centipede. April 10th. My neck is throbbing with pain. The muscles are stiff and swollen. Does this mean that the disease is getting worse? April 11th. I asked the priest for a room in the temple, which he provided. If I stay here, the disease shouldn't get any worse. I don't know about that. So before there was actually something on this shelf, but there is not this time around in this phase. And also nothing useful in this chest. Got a save point out here, but nothing else I really need to look at. Time to head back in and head out of here. Buddhist images stand solemnly illuminated by the candlelight. Seal Saturn has been placed on the door. So those of you who are fans of newer From Software games will probably notice that this has a lot of looks like the monumental area. And a lot of the From Software games really have that same kind of Heian theme. Hey girls, where are you going? Silk sealing the door has been removed. The door has been opened. Buddy. You know, part of me kind of wonders if the reason that one of these Gaki has clothing on is because it was Miyoshi Maru. I don't know. Anyways, a sutra covers the wall. Some of the writing is illegible. What about the rest? What does it say? Nothing? Alright then. Inspection Report Volume 3. Report on the inspection of Fujiwara's manor. April 2nd. Gakis have taken over the manor. Now that Lord Fujiwara is dead, I must protect his wife and children. Some of the surviving servants claim to have seen their lord, but I think their devotion to him caused them to hallucinate. There is pure carnage in one of the rooms in the main building. April 4th. Lady Fujiwara suggested that I abandon the manor and go to the temple. She seems to think that the Gakis won't be able to enter a Buddhist temple. She believes that the temple, built long before the manor was, has miraculous powers. So at this point, with the inspection reports, you kind of get the feeling that perhaps that guy in the gold that was sitting out on the water with the female was possibly the guy who's doing the inspection report here, and possibly Lady Fujiwara was who was sitting next to him. And that's what I was avoiding spoiling up until now. She underestimates the Gakis. Perhaps it makes more sense to go there seeking death than to stay here waiting for it. April 5th. While fighting off a Gaki on the way to the temple, I lost sight of Lady Fujiwara. I hope she arrived safely there. But then on the other hand, it seems like he lost her, so it's kind of hard to tell if that was him sitting with her, or if she made it, kind of difficult all around to figure out who that is. However, I have a feeling that definitely is Lady Fujiwara. Lady Fujiwara's Diary 2. Diary by Lady Fujiwara. White silk clings to it. So, interestingly, as diseases take over the people who are writing, you start to see silk clinging to whatever they're writing on. I like that little touch that they have going on. April 14th. Many days have passed since I vowed to avoid other humans. When I catch a glimpse of soft flesh, I am overwhelmed by the desire to eat it. I cannot control this hunger. My body is no longer my own. April 15th. Alone in my room every day, with no one to talk to but the cat. I'm so lonely. April 17th. Sometimes I hear a song. When I hear it, my body aches, longing to chew flesh and drink blood. But I must never go near Miyoshimaru or Ayako. A mother must never kill her own children. Once again, she's kind of calling Miyoshimaru part of her own children, yet he's supposed to be a servant. It's very confusing. April 18th. Stroking the cat, I have a strange feeling. The cat is so soft. Human skin must be much softer, and the children's skin is surely even softer. April 19th. I heard that song again, and lost consciousness. When I awakened, I was in a wicker chest. The cat lay next to me, dead. Strangely enough, I'm no longer lonely. For some reason, I feel calm and content. There's something inside me. April 22nd. Something is moving around. Whatever it is extremely annoying. I must be vigilant. April 23rd. Miyoshimaru came to visit me. Ah, my sweet child. His flesh so very young and tender. He must have come because he was worried about his starving mother. And once again, Miyoshimaru is made out to be her son. So, I don't know. Very confusing. Miyoshimaru's a servant, Miyoshimaru's her son, and possibly it's something like with Utsuki, where she saw herself being pushed. So there's two versions of them. A little bit confusing, but, try to follow along. Alright. And nothing in here. There is a disorderly pile of boxes here. Alright. Out we go, following the creepy twins. Now that was an interesting bunch of bugs.